Hello, hello, hello. It's Dr. Kre Me. Come on in the room. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Tonight we're going to talk about three reasons why you should actually have a flu shot. Come on in the room. Come on in the room. Hey, hey. Hey, y'all. Welcome. When you get here, put your name in the comments so I can properly greet you. We're going to get started in about 2 more minutes. It's 7:01. Hey, Dave and Denise. How y'all doing? Okay, my connection. Hey, Miss Banks. Hey, Latanya. Hopefully with all of this maybe rain or... Yeah, I'm connected to you guys, right? Yeah. Alrighty, so we're going to talk about 3 reasons why we should have the flu shot. 3 reasons, and we're going to get started in about 1 more minute. Thank you for joining. Have y'all got y'all flu shots yet? We just got ours at our office. They delivered in the last week, toward the end of the week. So, if you have not gotten your flu shot, please get it. Alright. I'm going to get started. You know who I am. I'm Dr. Kre. I am a board-certified family medicine physician, and I specialize in what's important to you. Through my healthy tips, my webinars, and my coaching, I help you live a healthier life, a better you, and just to get to be the best place that you can in your life. So when you know better, when you know better, you do better, right? So number 1. 3 reasons why you need to get the flu shot. Number 1 is you could actually die from the flu. Oh, Dave said he got his on the 18th. Someone typed that. Number 1, you actually can die from the flu. You can die from the flu. I really remember when I was a resident, I had several people to die from the flu, and I was kind of surprised because when I think of the flu, or before, I really didn't think of the flu as being something that can actually kill people. But if you have a weakened immune system already, then the flu can actually really get in there and take over your system. So let's talk about how the flu shot, yes, you can die from the flu. So when you go to get your vaccine, you're actually getting injected with a little bit of the flu virus, a little bit amount of the flu virus. So it takes about 2 weeks for what's been injected in you to start working, for your body to build up antibodies, what we call, so it can fight the flu if it comes in contact with it. So just FYI, if you go and get the flu and you get sick the next day, it has nothing to do with the flu shot, because the flu shot hasn't even started to take into effect, because it's going to take 2 weeks for it to start working really well. So number 1 is you can die from the flu. Number 2, I just kind of alluded to, actually the flu shot will not make you sick. I have people that refuse a shot all of the time because they say, oh, I got it and I got sick. Well, if you get the flu shot today and you get sick tomorrow, you are already on your way to getting sick. Has nothing to do with the actual vaccine. So, number 1, people actually die from the flu. Number 2, taking a vaccine will not make you sick. Contrary to popular belief, that is one of the biggest myths out there regarding the flu, and we need to just stomp that myth out right here and there and say, no, that is not what's making you sick. It's probably a virus, because we know that the flu is a virus, but it's probably a different virus. Now, when you get the flu vaccine, so the CDC and whoever else, they look at and they kind of analyze things and say, okay, these are likely the strands of the virus that's out there. There's several strands. We heard of H1N1, the bird flu, or this flu. So there's a bunch of flus out there. So know that they actually come up with and say, it looks like this is going to be the flu that's going to hit the public this season. So that's when they come up with the concoction to make the flu shot. So last year, the flu shot may have been 50% effective, because they're kind of guessing and doing their own scientific numbers so they can come up with which viruses to put together to go in so we can combat. So you never have a flu vaccine that is going to come back for every single strand of flu that's out there. However, you actually do have some strains that are covered. So we won't know until next season if the flu shot that we're getting now was accurate or how accurate it is. So number one, you actually can die from the flu. Number two, it won't make you sick. That's the big thing. So let's debunk that. Number three, it actually can improve your chances of having a heart attack or a stroke. So get this. I thought this was very, very, very cool. 36% of people that actually had the flu went on to have a heart attack or stroke within the next year. So that sounds really strange, but when you get the flu, your body releases all of these inflammatory markers. Well, they're not specific, they're just general inflammatory markers. So the inflammatory markers go off, you release and you get all, that includes increasing the plaque that you have or breaking up the plaque that's there in your circulation. The plaque gets broken up, you form an actual blood clot, that blood clot breaks off, goes to your brain, there's a stroke, or goes to your heart, there's a heart attack. So, however, when you have the flu shot, you've got a little bit of that inflammatory reaction going already. Not a massive amount that you would get if you were actually having the flu virus. You're getting a little bit and your body is like hip. Your body's like, okay, I've seen this. We're getting a little bit of an inflammatory response. So it's not like shooting fireworks through your body. So getting the flu is actually like fireworks to your inflammatory system. But getting the vaccine releases a little bit into your bloodstream, and allows your body to not look at it as something foreign. It's like, oh, you've been here before. So if I come into contact with Dave and Dave got the flu already, then my body's like, oh, I know that's the flu. So let me go ahead on and start fighting like I need to be fighting. So remember that all of these things work together. So the inflammation triggers all of the cascades of inflammation, and you get the plaque to break off. Plaque then turns into a blood clot. You're going to have heart attack or stroke. So people that actually get the flu shot are kind of protecting themselves from all of that inflammation. So make sure that you go get your flu shot. So number three is it can improve your chances of having a heart attack or stroke within the next year. So make sure that you know that one, people actually die from the flu. I've seen it myself several times. Usually there's someone that already has a weakened immune system. Like they may already have rheumatoid arthritis. They may already have COPD and be on steroids. So their immune system is actually not working on all cylinders. So their flu comes in, takes over, and all the inflammation is running havoc. So your body can't fight off the virus like it should, because your immune system is suppressed. Number two, you will not get sick if you get the flu shot. Remember that. It takes 2 weeks for the flu virus, for the flu shot, that is, to take effect. 2 weeks. So you get it, and if you go get sick the same day or the next day, you are already on your way to getting sick from another virus, another bacteria, from something other than the flu shot. It was not the flu shot. We're not going to blame it on that. And number three, you can improve your chances of having a heart attack or stroke within the next year. And on there within the next year, Tanya, because your body has been exposed to all of the inflammation, but in a little minute small way. So you're not getting mega doses of inflammatory process like you would if you get the flu. When you get the vaccine, your body's not like, oh my gosh, freaked out. Your body's kind of can take it little by little and say, hey, I've seen you before. We're going to produce all of our inflammatory markers, but not to the extent as we would if you actually had the flu. So 36% of people have found that they did not get the flu if they got the flu shot, they did not have a heart attack or a stroke within the next year. So our body is very smart. So once you are exposed to that virus, antibodies go out and fight for us. So antibodies go out there and fight that virus off and says, hey, now one thing is important I need to bring up to say, hey, I got the flu shot, but I still actually end up getting the flu. Remember, the flu shot is a conglomerate of the different viruses that they feel like is going to be in our population for this year. But that doesn't cover all of the flu strands. We got H1N1, we got flu A, we got flu B, we got all these different kind of flus that's out there. So you just may have gotten a flu that the vaccine was not covering for this year. So yes, you still can get the flu after you've had the flu shot, but it won't be to the magnitude as if you had not gotten a shot. So I have had the flu once in my life. I was a resident. I was on the bed, like could not move for some days. And after that, I said I would never, ever miss a season from getting a flu shot. Never have had the flu since then. I get it and keep on working in the same day. So be encouraged and know that you should get the flu shot because it will not make you sick. If we don't take anything else home tonight from this talk, know that the flu shot will not make you sick. It is there to help you. It is there to make you not have so many sick days. Lose your sick days. A lot of jobs are like you use it or lose it. We don't want to be having to use it for sick time or whatever. So make sure that you go get your flu shots. You can actually go to Walgreens, Walmart, CVS, everywhere they have the flu shot nowadays. And it's either insurance usually pays for it at 100%. It's usually no co-payment for you. Offices have them. You don't usually have to have an appointment with the doctor to get the flu shots. So know that there are plenty of ways for you to get out there and get the shot. You don't have to wait in long lines. You don't have to wait in the waiting room for a while. Just show up to your nearest Rite Aid or whatever your pharmacy of your choice is. I'm not biased. Whoever you go to, use them. Make sure to utilize that service, get your flu shot and keep on going because you want to have an amazing few months. It's about to get cold out there. People not washing their hands like they need to. The flu is spread by contact and by aerosol respiratory. So if somebody sneeze on their hand, they got the flu. Hey, Miss Maiden. Sneeze on their hand and they got the flu, touch you, shake your hand, touch your phone. Be mindful to clean your phone cases, your smartphones. We like this with our phones all the time. We're just putting more infection and bacteria right on that device. So periodically clean your phone off with some alcohol, like the case at least or whatever. So know that you can do this. You should get the flu shot. Wherever you want to get it. Are there any questions? This is a brief. Last week was pretty heavy. We talked about breast cancer. If you have not seen it, go check it out. So this week I wanted to touch bases on something that was actually a little bit lighter and a little bit just educational so that you can know the importance of getting a flu shot and why. Especially if you're diabetic. If you're diabetic, you're considered to have a low immune system. A slow immune system. So you do need the flu shot. If you have COPD, you have a low immune system. So you need the flu shot. And if you're sick, so say for instance, you go to the doctor and you're sick. So, hey, I don't feel good today, but you do not have a fever. As long as you do not have a fever, yes, you can get the flu shot on the day that you're not feeling well. So you can get it if you're not having a fever. Another contraindication is if you have an egg allergy. Do not, hey, Miss Lottie, if you have an egg allergy, you cannot get the flu shot. You cannot get the flu shot because there's egg derivatives in the vaccine, so you do not need the flu shot. Thank you, Miss Lottie. When is it the best to get one every year? Is it best to get one? Yes, it is best to get one every year. Miss Maiden, because the strands change. So the vaccine isn't the exact same vaccine every year. So they look in and say, this is going to be the concoction we're going to protect against. And then you get that for what they are expecting to be in population for this year. So, yes, you need to get one every year. And usually about September, anywhere up to like January, February is flu season. Flu is already out and about in Alabama. I've not had any positive tests in my office, but I do have some friends who've actually had positives. So the flu is out there. So usually it's warm enough during this time of the year that you think, oh no, it's too hot. The flu can't survive in 90-degree weather. Well, it's been hot lately and the flu is out. So be careful, be careful, be careful. Protect the elderly, protect the immune suppressed people, protect the babies. If you have a newborn baby, you can get they need the flu shot. They need 2 doses of the flu shot. I'm scared to take one. Don't be scared to take one, Miss Lottie. You need one. You actually need the flu shot. And it will not make you sick. If that's the reason why you're concerned about taking one, you actually need it. It will not make you sick. So, okay, somebody else, Miss Maiden said, I got one last year, so I most definitely will get one this year. Thanks for the information. So do we have any questions? Questions before I let you go. So, if there are no questions, I'm going to wait. Because last week, I thought y'all didn't have any questions. And then I got ready to end and I had like 5 questions, which is great. But I don't want you to feel like I'm rushing you. So if there are no questions, I will see you on, I have very low energy. Well, if your energy is low, that shouldn't interact with you getting a flu shot or not. So you may need to go see your doctor and get some blood work done to see why you're having your energy is lower than your usual. My practice is located in Trustful, Alabama. Brownstone Total Family Healthcare. Been there for 5 years now. And if you're interested in seeing me, my number is 205-202-5650. And just give my office a call. And it's Brownstone Total Family Healthcare. But you know who I am. I'm Dr. Kre. I'm a board-certified family medicine physician. And I specialize in what's important to you through my educational tips, through my webinars, through my concierge medicine, my telehealth practice. I help you live a healthier life, become a better you, and to become healthy. So when you know better, you actually can do better. So my goal is to empower you to know more so that you can do better and you can live the healthiest life yet. All right, I will see you you can follow me at Dr. Kre, DoctorKre on Facebook. So follow me at Dr. Kre on Facebook. I will see you soon. I will see you on next Monday. We'll talk about something fun. Maybe we'll talk about prostate cancer since it's breast cancer month. My practice is in Trustful, Alabama. All right, y'all. Take care. Follow me at Dr. Kre on Facebook. See ya.